Hello and a very warm welcome to Musings of Manu once again. This is Manu, and today we are going to talk about a transformative topic that can enhance your life in a better way. So this is called transforming your life to become a better reader. Yes, I want to give you my personal experiences, my tips and tricks that I use to become a reader because I believe that a good book can change your life and add lives into your life. So whether you're a student, a professional, a working professional, or simply someone who enjoys reading books, this video is going to be super helpful for you. And I hope you stick here till the end and you watch all the pointers that I'm going to mention. So before that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also the bell notification so that whenever I post a video, you'll get an update and a reminder to start reading your books. Let's begin. So the first pointer that I'm going to mention is that define your clear objective. Whenever you do something, a project or launch or in your organization or anywhere in your college presentation, the first thing that you're going to do is define a clear objective. And for defining a clear objective, you need to understand that what is your purpose behind that. Let's say you're going to read a book. What is your purpose behind it? Are you reading for just information or entertainment, or just for hobby or for self-improvement? Because life is a journey and self-improvement just goes on. If that's for self-improvement, then you will select books and genres according to self-improvement. Then you will put time, you will make a schedule that you'll have to read at least 10 pages a day so that you can improve yourself. You will read books like Atomic Habits, books that will change your life in two sense. So you will have to decide an objectives and all the purposes that you are going to apply in this reading journey. Now that you have defined your objective and your purpose, now you know that you are going to read for self-improvement or for any other thing that you have decided. Now let us make a roadmap for that. If you're going to read, you will have to engage yourself in active reading techniques. What is that? When I read, I shouldn't be reading mindlessly. I should be reading mindfulness with mindfulness. So for that you will have to take notes. Whenever you are reading something, let's say there's a pointer in Atomic Habits that 1% improve 1% every day. You will have to underline that particular topic so that whenever you'll open the book, you'll know, yeah, this was the main pointer. I should remember this one. You should also take notes for that. You can also create a diary and you can write the main pointers, the important things that you learn from the book. Because a reader puts a lot of time and energy into writing a book of around 400 pages, but you can summarize the book and you can get the pointers in just 10 to 15 pointers and you can write it in your diary and you can learn the whole point of that book like that. So yeah, you will have to engage yourself in active reading techniques. You will have to highlight, you will have to reinforce and comprehend the paragraphs clearly. Now that two of your objectives are clear, you know why you were reading. Now you know that you are reading and you are engaging in the reading habit. You are actively reading. The third step is going to be super beneficial for you. You are going to learn, and every day you're going to apply new vocabs, new vocabulary. You are going to get new words every single day. There's a word called cliche, and I learned this word a few years ago and I was so excited after that that I'm going to read every single word that there is, because it was a new experience for me, learning a new word that I was totally unaware of. There's one more word that is called paranoid, and I learned that word from one of the books, and I was so excited after that. OMG, I've learned a new word. So that's how you have to make it interesting for yourself. Now you will have to diversify your reading selections. When I was a beginner, I could not do that. When I was intermediate, I could not do that. But now that I feel it's been a long time that I've been reading, I have diversified my reading experiences, become a versatile reader by reading various genres and topics like fictions, non-fiction, thriller, comedy, drama, whatever you're getting, just keep reading, because the content you're consuming at the end of the day, you will produce it. So be very mindful of what you're reading. If you're going to read a good book, good thoughts will be there. And if you're going to read a book that has a lot of violence in that and a lot of trauma and stuff, so you will feel that in yourself. Because when we watch a movie, it's not affecting us because we are not so much invested into that story. But when we are reading, we are into that world already. We are experiencing it in our heads. So be very mindful of that. Now, here comes my bonus advice for you guys: master effective time management. Once we are so much invested into reading, we forget about time. Sometimes I used to read till 5 a.m. and I used to be late for school and then late for college sometimes. But I'll suggest you, I'll highly suggest you to be very mindful about your timings as well. Like you will gradually expose yourself more complex material as you build endurance. See, once I started reading The Kite Runner, I felt like I should read more stuff from Khalid Hosseini, and I read The Thousand Splendid Sun. But at that point in time, I was okay for Kite Runner. I was not able to build that endurance for the Thousand Splendid Sun. So I had to put that on hold for some time. I read half of it. I couldn't finish it at all. Because our endurance level, all of us are different human beings and our endurance levels are different. So you'll have to be very mindful of that. And you'll have to manage your time accordingly. Let's say you decide your slots whenever you're going to read, when you're super productive, when you feel like reading, when you feel you have a lot of time, you're traveling in the subway and you have a lot of time, then you can also read. So this was all about my tips, and if there's anything else that you'd like to add from your reading journey, I'd love that. Please drop in my comment section so that other people can also benefit from that. And there you have it. 5 practical tips that I gave you to elevate your reading skills. So remember, it's a journey, not a race, as I always say. You are in a journey and it's a marathon. It's gonna be a long time, and we're gonna live for a long time. So live healthy, read more, because a wise man had said that if you read a book, you live 1,000 lives. Till then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Take care.